like floor, you can, but it's gonna like start like warping over the years really quick. And what's the point of getting a fucking new floor? You're gonna have to replace it.
Yeah, you want to get nice, solid, natural wood, like the floors that we have.
Yeah,
I feel the same way.
Clearly nice, solid, natural wood.
Not warped.
I feel the same way about windows. To be honest, no, I'm just
No.
This little company
Oh my
called.
god. Most people don't need window
I literally
changes.
just went through such like a level of PTSD just from that. I kind of got that at Comic-Con.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Comic-Con, welcome to the Peel.
Welcome.
To the
Hey,
Peel.
we just got back from Comic-Con weekend.
Kinda.
Yeah, we got invited.
It was crazy. Free entry passes. We're kind of big now.
Yeah,
It was a PR event
Yeah.
for us.
it really was.
So that's why we worked like 4 hours
Had a booth.
at a booth for
I liked the experience.
like 3 hours to go around.
Yeah, you liked it so much that you went back for more.
Yeah.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I put on the shirt and I was like, I'm gonna be here.
Because I think I got off. I think the same time you did. You guys go. I don't think like because I know you were like, oh, maybe it's because we were doing a bad job. He let us out early.
No, I was not doing a bad job.
It was the same time he let me out too. 1:30.
I was not.
It's just like the time they just let you go off for a while.
Dylan just gave me a direction. One thing. He gave me one piece of advice, and that's all I needed.
The thing was like the plan just kept changing, so like I wasn't sure.
No, Dylan's just. I'm not gonna lie. Your brother's horrible at like thinking.
Hey,
like,
so are you guys. Hey,
That's
no.
true.
I texted
Yeah,
him.
like Tate and Dyson, they sometimes don't even communicate things.
Yes, but with Dylan,
What?
he asked for my email and all my information like a week before, and then I had to text him, hey, can you update me? And he didn't answer me till 11 o'clock of the night before.
No, he was doing
I had
that
to
with
wake
me
up.
too, because I was trying to get in contact with them at the same time.
Yeah. For context,
He's just
these
busy.
guys worked the booth for Upper Deck
And Comic Exchange.
and Comic Exchange.
Well, Miguel did Comic Exchange.
yeah.
I did Upper Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, they worked those booths, and Dylan's brother, who works for Upper Deck, gave us
Comic-Con like X passes.
Yeah.
We couldn't do any of like the hall stuff, which is like the panels and stuff, but we also don't really like panels and stuff, so that doesn't really matter.
Maybe one day when we have money to blow, we'll go to panels.
I feel like there's a lot of other conventions I'd want to pay money to go
I'll
to
be on a
before
panel.
like
Comic-Con.
Sac Anime.
Or
Like,
Twitch.
I want to be a
conventions.
guest at Sac Anime. That would be lit.
Yeah, I'd like to be on a panel. That sounds so
Yeah, that
fun.
sounds super fun.
we should
But
make
to be
voice
the
acting
people
reels,
in the
maybe.
audience,
And then get your question screened so that you could ask them like a really basic Avatar: The Last Airbender question or something.
Like,
Like, you think Zuko loved blah blah blah?
maybe. And
Maybe.
They're like,
Who
well,
knows?
Zuko and Katara.
my opinion on the matter is
the relationship that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got together for free, and our plan was to like go there, work, and then like wander around Comic-Con, pass out our QR code stickers.
Yeah, we wanted to make like a vlog or like a
do some
content.
vlogging while we were there, talk to people.
Hang with Citrus Mix at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Oh, special guests.
yeah. And we made this sign. It says like free sticker.
Talk about anything.
Talk about anything.
talk about it.
And people did not want to talk to us about anything.
Yeah.
About anything.
They would look at the sign and give us like a like really look, like really, like, and it wasn't like my imagination too, because it would literally begin the minute they gazed at our sign, and it'd be very clear.
Yeah.
It would be. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, the only people who would approach us would be the security people working. They'd like come up and be like, "Oh, free stickers," and like grab a few and then walk away. It's like, okay, well, at least they grab some stickers.
Yeah, the one security guard who was like, "Oh, talk about anything. Life
then he-
sucks."
And then he just grabbed stickers.
yeah, it
and
does.
went away.
Have a good day.
I was like,
I mean, that was our longest conversation.
yeah,
While we had to talk about anything.
Yeah, we had a few. We had like, no, technically 3 conversations, like that were filmed, which were all at the Gray Man or right outside the Gray Man.
Yeah.
There was this random guy who came up to me and was like, "You want to talk about hentai?" And me and Dyson both were like, "What the fuck is this guy talking?" And then we realized our signs that talk about anything. And then he was shocked that I immediately went full into talking about hentai.
Yeah.
He was like not expecting me to be like so upfront about hentai.
Yeah. And for context on what the Gray Man is, they had this quote like a ride like experience type of
it's
deal.
You doing like a few clips from they had a big panel with the trailer running in the background in the line, and you would basically fill out a few of the stunts in the trailer, and they'd put you in the video instead.
Yeah, it was kind of like an escape room where like each little room had like one puzzle you had to solve, and then you went up to the top of the train and like ran across it and opened up a briefcase.
They were barely puzzles though.
Yeah,
they were like pull lever on this side, pull lever on this side, press green button, press green button.
Yeah.
Though on the second car, while we're going through the panels, Dyson's trying to open the door and it's not opening, and I see a thing that says push to open door, and I was like, oh, it's hidden right here underneath behind this like bus seat, and I hit it, and right as I'm hitting it, I read emergency exit. So just partway through, I was like, "Rrr," and then the guy like in there like walked and was like, "Did you do this?" And you're like, "No," and then he did it for you.
No. I tried. So the test, quote unquote, was like a strength test. So what you had to do was you had to like pull the train's like fake emergency brake and then open it. But I guess I didn't pull it right, or because I tried like forcing it open, and the guy was like standing right outside like, whoa, pull the thing. I was like, oh shoot, and I closed it and I pulled it, and then it like opened up properly. Man, what a waste of 4 hours waiting in line.
And one of the only reasons we stayed in line was we had already been in line an hour and a half before we found out there was 2 more hours. And some guys walked out, like some of the first people who were in line, and went, "That was dope." They said that. These like 2 guys in their mid-20s, like 24, 25, were like, "That was so dope." And we were like,
that's how they get you.
It's going to be cool.
Those are paid actors.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking to myself now. I'm like, they're trying to build a pipe for the Gray Man, which looks like a mid-movie at best.
Yeah. So you guys sat for 4 hours in a line and you didn't like it?
Stood for most of the 4 hours.
Yeah.
We sat for like an hour of the 4 hours.
I broke down a little bit near the end.
Yeah, I made I made an observation about the trailer and the Russo brothers' names, and Dyson just could not stop laughing.
Yeah, I was like laughing for like 30 seconds straight. I'm like, I'm broken.
But no, yeah, and then we talked to like a couple dads and stuff and gave them our stickers, but they were like dads, like not super interesting conversations.
Yeah.
But after, right outside, this guy came up to us and like acting like he was interested in our like citrus mix thing, but it was just the like CD scam people do.
After me and Brendan had met up with you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't give him any.
Yeah, he handed us a CD. I'm like, shit. Like, he's like, hey, I love what you guys are doing, because he saw our sign. I'm like, oh yeah, sweet, thanks.
Yeah, and he looked at you,
and then he looked at me and like signed a CD and handed it to me. And he's like, and he's like, yeah, this one's for you. I was like, oh, it's cool.
He said, this one's for you because I love what you're doing.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, cool, have a sticker. And he's like, yo, I'd appreciate it if you could give me like a few bucks like as a donation. I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't have cash. He's like, no problem. I take card and Venmo.
Yeah.
So I added him on Venmo.
Yeah, and he added him on Venmo.
And then we walked off. Yeah. And we're like, Brendan, don't give him money.
Brendan was going to send him money though, too. He like went onto his Venmo, went to the the scan or whatever, the QR code.
It just wasn't working right away for some reason.
Yeah, but that saved you from making a mistake and giving the hustlers money.
Almost my Venmo app was like, stop.
Dude,
stop,
and we got approached by another hustler.
Right after.
In the middle.
Yeah, and who was saying the same shit about his music too.
Like
he was
mental
like mental
health.
health. That's what they all say. They all say we talk about mental
Buzzwords.
health because you're like, oh man, you different though.
Yeah, so we're gonna listen to that CD on
Different.
stream.
Not anymore. Not anymore. There's so many musicians that sing about and rap about mental health now.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Logic.
but it's like a
Everybody
throwaway
now.
line
Dude,
about
Logic.
mental health.
If, like one part of the song, like one little piece.
Who can relate?
Logic, who can relate? The fact that song was written for the Chainsmokers.
I mean, there are a couple more lyrics in that song where he talks about how he's sad.
Yeah, no. The song is about suicide, and it like very much is like it isn't like trying to be about something else, but it's just very corny for a song about suicide.
Right.
You guys,
So
don't put paper stickers on.
don't put paper. You're like they're all gone.
I feel sad now. That just means I gotta buy more merch then, so I can get more stickers.
But yeah,
That's how they get you.
working the stalls though. Really, because I went in cosplay, but I had to put the shirt over. But people still recognized and took pictures with me while I was at the stall. And Comic-Con was disappointing. Like in general, I feel as like a person who's only to be fair, I've only gone to one other convention
There you
before,
go.
but many times
There we go.
in Sacramento. Yeah, what do you mean?
Clarify your experience. Good
Yeah,
idea.
Sac Anime, which is I think it's slightly bigger than New York, Anime New York or whatever, which is the 10th largest con. So it's the actual real 10th largest con, in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like all the cons I've seen, like from Instagram and from interviews growing up and going to Sac Anime, they all seem way more community focused. While this was like super commercial.
Yeah, like barely anyone was in cosplay. No furries. I didn't see a single furry.
Two.
You
I saw
I saw
a total
one.
of 2 furries.
Lucky.
One in the bathroom. When we went to the bathroom.
Dragon.
He was a dragon furry, which is he wasn't like a scaly though. It was like
like a fuzzy dragon. Like
it was like
Raya.
a fuzzy dragon.
A fuzzy dragon.
Yeah, and we were in line. He was washing, and when he was like washing his
Washing his
hands,
paws.
he
Yeah,
took
just
taken
like-
off his paws.
Do you know Chinese dragons have fur, right? Like those lores dragons, those serpents.
He
Was it a Chinese
no,
dragon?
he wasn't.
And he just was a
He was-
regular
okay,
furry
well,
dog.
No, he's like
Horns.
like the never-ending story dragon.
Yeah, he had hooves and horns.
He had hooves and horns.
So he's like a
But
demonic.
yeah,
I don't know.
And he had like a lightsaber.
Okay.
And
Sure.
well,
It's Comic-Con.
and he was like washing his hands. He had his head and when I walked into the bathroom, on the sink there was just a big furry head and paws, and I was like, who do these belong to? Oh, someone's probably just wearing paws and the head, one of the people in line, because it's so hot. And then a guy walks out wearing the rest of the costume out of one of the stalls, and I'm like, oh, it's that guy. And the first thing he goes is, what are you guys looking at? And I was like, and then he was like, just kidding. And I was like, okay.
That's good.
I was
Got
like,
you.
I was like, well, a furry walked out of a stall. Like, you look.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Especially when it's the second one of the day.
especially since fursuits make you thick, like wide.
Thick, double cheeked up.
You are just wide in a furry suit. You take way more space up.
Right.
Yeah, so it like it's just really noticeable.
I saw a cool cosplay though of Batman, Spider-Man Noir. Cool.
I saw a really good Riddler from the Batman and a Belle from that animated movie that's like Beauty and the Beast but animated.
Mm.
But otherwise, most of the cosplays, TBH, look like me, like store-bought.
My favorite cosplay was JoJo Part 7, like
Johnny, yeah, right?
as Johnny. It was so good. Like the guy was talking about like how they had like made everything from scratch, like stitched it all together, and they were trash talking the like cosplay at Comic-Con. They were like, all these people just bought this shit online, probably from Amazon.
Yeah, I bought my shit online from Amazon years ago, but I'm like, might as well throw in a costume and just... Like, it's just ridiculous how little costumes there were. It really feels like people were just there to watch trailers.
And buy stuff.
And buy stuff.
Yeah.
And the stuff isn't even being sold by people who are like artists and stuff.
Yeah, the artist alley was tiny.
Which is weird because the actual exhibit hall itself was like humongous.
It was
Yeah, it
actually
just kept
filled with
going.
big exhibits.
It was just a lot of big like company
And then like
exhibits.
a whole other side of the the convention center was just people trying to resell merch.
Yeah, it
Just
was.
resales.
It was just a bunch of resellers. Like some of the stuff was cool, but I was like, "Fuck."
Obviously, most of these things are probably made in a factory.
Where's all
that
the
I'm looking
homemade
at.
stuff?
Yeah.
My highlight of Comic-Con was getting to be on a magic card.
The Fortnite magic card.
Yeah, the
A
Fortnite magic card. Yeah, we'll throw up on the screen now. I just thought it was fun. Like, I was not expecting that exhibit.
Yeah.
We had two big disappointing moments at Comic Con.
Oh, man.
The first one was there's like before you are able to get like your pass for Comic Con, you got to go get like your vaccination card checked. And while they were like doing that, I was like walking outside so I can take a phone call from Dyson. And while I'm doing that, I see a guy walk past before Dyson calls, and I'm like, "Huh, that guy looks like the odds went out." But like, and then I'm like, "No, it's my Dyson says this all the time. I got white people face blindness."
Yeah, you can't tell two white people apart from memory.
I just really start to fuck up. I'm like, if they have similar like hair length and facial hair, they're the same person. And like, but like, I'm like, you know what? Let me just Google how Odds Ones Out looks. Like 10 or 15 seconds later, and I Google and I'm like, this is like picture perfect how that man looked.
Oh shit.
Like exactly how that man looked. I'm 95% sure it was that man. And right as I make that realization, Dyson calls me. And he's like, I'm done with this and that. And I'm like, okay, you're going to have to go here and here and here. But also, I want to cut this call short because I'm pretty sure I just saw the odds went out.
Yeah, I'm like, go.
Yeah.
hang up.
To hand him more stickers with QR codes because we were handing out the QR code stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he got lost in the crowd, and I tried getting to the industry section like before he would be able to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But I got lost because it's so big. And you know how it wraps around like the whole building?
Yeah.
I went in on the wrong entrance, so it took me way longer to get to the industry section than it would have normally because I went like the wrong wraparound like
Damn.
direction.
Did you ever look up like on his socials to see if he actually was there?
No,
Like to confirm for
did.
yourself?
I didn't.
Damn.
I did
Odds One
tweet
Out
at him,
doesn't seem
though.
like a guy who would post too much about his convention trip.
I don't know. Odd One Out
I
is
don't know. He did Creator Clash.
Yeah,
He got rocked, right?
He got rocked. But I do see what Brendan's saying because he is like a person who speaks through his YouTube avatar. Usually, he doesn't like do things with his like face very often.
Mostly his animation.
But yeah, the second disappointment was at one point Dathan was like on our Twitter. He was like, "Hey,
I had looked on our Twitter and I had seen like somebody. It looked like somebody had like liked our tweet, and I went to it and it said Dream liked your tweet, and I was like, holy cow, this is huge.
Yeah.
This is huge because if you know anything about Dream, if Dream likes you, it's very likely you're gonna get invited to like
his like Minecraft server, and that blows people up.
Yeah, it just blows you up. So I got so excited. I was like, guys, Dream liked our tweet.
And then me and Dyson both went.
Yeah, I was like,
What
there's
do you
no
mean?
check mark.
we immediately both doubt. We're like doubt.
And then I show you the tweet.
Yeah, and I was like, oh. And then Dyson was like, there's no check mark.
Like,
And then I was like, this is a message. This isn't like the notification. This is someone
tweeted
who made a Dream account that had like 77k like followers. So fuck you. And they tweeted out, liked your tweet. And so I went through the comments. So many people were like, I got scammed. I got so excited.
Yeah, it was like a, whoa, is this our blow up moment? Because like there literally are people who were at 15 average views on their Twitch who got invited to Dream SMP servers and now average like 2,000.
That's amazing. Yeah, that would be awesome.
but that's not us.
That's not us.
Not yet, anyways. Dream.
Dream, if you're there,
We know you're
check
there.
us out.
We
We're
know
going to do
you're
a
there.
24-hour VR Minecraft stream. It'll be cool.
It will be cool, and we'll get to. The only way we'll be able to get to see Miguel is through Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before the convention, though, on Sunday morning, me and Dyson ran into this guy.
Yeah, we went over to Target to like pick up stuff to make
The sign.
Make the sign
And a couple
grab
of
some
snacks because we were gonna be there till. It was a good idea because we were there till like 6:30.
Yeah, and as we walk in,
Seven.
This guy looking at I think like AirPods or something like in the front of the store is like, "Hey, do you work here?" Because I'm just thinking like, man, am I wearing my red polo again? Because whenever I wear my red polo, people think I'm a Target worker. And
I mean, it makes sense.
yeah, and I'm like, I get it, but like, oh my god, fuck me.
Walmart flashbacks.
Yeah, and I was like, oh wait, I'm not wearing my red polo. What the heck? And he's like, oh, I thought you were a worker because of your our like
Comic-Con passes.
Comic-Con pass, like on our lanyard. And he's like this like homeless looking dude, and he's like, oh no, and I'm like, no, we're just here to like grab some snacks for Comic-Con, like we're just picking up some stuff. He's like, I didn't go to Comic-Con.
Well, first he's like, Comic-Con's cool.
Yeah, he's like, Comic-Con's cool. I didn't make it to last year's though because my like Christian church said it was corrupted by the devil.
By Satan.
Yeah, by Satan.
He said Satan specifically, and then went. But then I learned that it's probably the Holy Satan, so it doesn't matter. So it's not bad.
Oh, he's making shit up. He's making his own lore.
Yeah, he's like. I realized that it's probably the Holy Satan, and I'm like, what? What's the Holy Satan?
Yeah.
What's the difference between Satan and the Holy
Just
Satan?
like a Lucifer's twin brother.
Yeah, and like he said like one or two more sentences, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna go grab our stuff.
Yeah.
And then we came back, and he was like, "You guys listening to Bob Marley? That guy, revolutionary." And then he was like, "You listen to Bob Marley?" And I can tell you wanted to talk to me about Bob Marley, but I'm like, I don't want to talk to this guy about Bob Marley. I'm gonna say I've never listened to Bob Marley.
Reggae, I don't know what that is. It's crazy.
But yeah,
and they didn't have any poster boards, so we ended up having to like grab
get this cardboard box.
Get a cardboard box and some markers to make our side. And one of the guys, when we were like near the end of the convention, we set up next to the upper deck booth to pass out stickers. And he's like, "Oh, nice cardboard box. I see you guys are legit." And I'm like, "Yep, nothing more legit than a cardboard box." And handed him some stickers.
Dude, there were some freaks.
Lots
at
of
Comic-Con.
freaks. I know you said you had like a crazy story.
I had two some like wild encounters.
Yeah.
So the first one was, I mean, I still think pretty intense. There was like this family that was like dressed up like Pokemon.
Yeah. There's just going to be, all the stories are going to be about people and their lack of being socialized.
Yeah. Well, so this family is dressed up like Pokemon, and this guy comes up, and they got this family has a baby child, like a baby boy. And he goes up, and he doesn't ask to take a picture with any of the other family, like any of the like kids, the teenagers. There was like one that looked like might have been like 19. No, goes up and says, "Can I take a picture with your baby? Can I hold him?" And the look on this dad's face was just like,
what you should give.
was like, no, you can't take a picture with my baby.
You freak.
I mean, he was angry, but he didn't say anything like, "You freak," like, "You fucker," like, "Get away."
He was just like, no.
He even kind of gave him an out a little bit. He was like, "You can take a picture with my whole family, and I'll take my child."
Yeah, I'm not letting a stranger at a convention with 135,000 people hold my baby. A convention so big that I lost sight of a YouTuber in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them the baby.
Okay. And this other one's not like very like funny. It's just like kind of like bad. So there's this guy dressed up like Super Mario. And he comes like rushes past me, like basically elbows me. I'm like, what the heck? Like I get it. Like I'm trying to like advertise for this booth, but like I didn't deserve that. So I like turn around really fast. And then there's a girl dressed up like, I don't know, like some like anime cat girl. I don't watch any of that shit, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She have the blue hair.
She says, "I know what you did."
Oh, this doesn't sound like a good start.
I know you were in the fucking bathroom.
Oh no.
I know what you did. Give me your phone. give me your phone.
Oh my god.
And the guy's like, dude, leave me alone. Like, stalker. Like, this is crazy, dude. Like, over by, like, the Thanos. And he's like, leave me alone, girl.
All the stories by the Thanos.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, both of these.
This
I
11
have
foot-
more.
Also, there's so much. You will find the Thanos on Insta because so many fucking people took pictures next to this like 11-foot Thanos.
There was consistently, like, a line all day. People like, and, like, I get it, because going to Comic-Con, like, there's not much to do
Other
for
than taking
free.
pictures.
So, like, you find
standing in
yourself
line.
taking pictures in front of these guys, but, like, watching people all day take pictures in front of it, especially content creators, like this one dude that came up and he was like, hey, yo, Freckle Fam.
That's a weird
Yeah,
name.
it's just cringe.
Freckle Fam.
Oh, I actually think I combined another one. There was one that was like even more cringy where the guy was like, "Hey yo, they got Thanos," and then and then his camera guy was like, "No, bad take, go again." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Say it like a question." He's like, "Hey yo, they got Thanos." And then he was like, no, man, you got to try it again. And he was like, hey, yo, they got 11 times.
Oh my.
Yeah, what ended up happening with the girl and her streaming?
Oh, yeah. He fucking said, shoved her, called her a bitch, was just like, hey, you crazy bitch. Like, I didn't do jack shit. I don't know who you are. Shoved her and then rushed through the Thanos crowd and just fully lost her. Like, she couldn't keep up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And she was just fucking crying, and I was like, and then some like alpha dude with like a frat, with like the backwards cap, fucking like muscle
tee.
shirt, yeah, came up and he was like, that's not okay. I got you. And then he tried to pick her up.
I don't think
like a wounded gazelle.
Yeah, I don't think
he
you
tried to pick her up, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, what
Rightfully
this
so.
person just got like sexually harassed or assaulted.
Shout out to someone. I think they were like one of the exhibitors from one of the nearby stalls because they had. Well, I knew they were because they had the orange
exhibitor thing. They
came up and they were like, I saw everything. Let's get you to security and we're gonna like fucking figure this out. And we're gonna find this dude. And I doubt it. I mean, I'm sure that dude fucking dipped.
135,000 people.
135,000. The security, not gonna find him.
Yeah, the security, just like a regular like event security company.
But imagine, I with scenarios like that, I just think about like the security team, like communications, like, hey, we're looking for Super Mario,
Dude. Yeah,
taking illicit pictures in the woman's bathroom.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, now the security guards look like they all like look like they want to die. Anytime like
was
they
the last
came up
day
to
of
us.
a
Well, yeah, they all look, and none of them.
convention.
Well, they're just like regular security. They all look like regular people who have been standing around all day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's what they are. It's just a huge convention center.
people who are asking you to take their cringy pictures.
Yeah,
So,
that cringy.
When we were, I was thinking about when like the guys who came, because we're talking about unsocialized people, the guys who we might be appearing in a YouTube video soon.
Okay.
Because the guys that had the big ass camera, and
yeah.
Dathan caught them looking at us, and then he said, "Guys, I think they're gonna come up to us and film us."
And I totally thought it was my social anxiety getting to me.
He told us this, and we looked, and we're like, "They're not looking at us."
From the first point that I told you, it was like a 5-minute period of these guys getting closer, and then you being like, no, they're just filming.
They're like talking to someone else.
They're filming these cosplayers, and then the cosplayers left.
Yeah.
And they stayed, and they kept on looking at us and pointing at us. But every time that you looked over, they weren't looking at us because they were trying to be casual about it, probably. And I'm like, no, these guys are looking at us. They're pointing at us. I'm not crazy.
And that was like, it was like 10 minutes of time. So I'm like,
I'm not crazy, guys.
so I'm like,
I'm not crazy.
so like, I'm just like, they're probably really not looking at us. They would have come up to us already, but they're just like socially awkward people.
Yeah.
Because when they did come up to us, they were like, hey, like, are you okay with being like a YouTube video? And we're like, sure. And then they were like, okay. And they were like, so you're giving out these stickers for free? Also, by that point, we had flipped our sign.
We hadn't flipped our sign yet.
Oh,
I
we
was
hadn't
making
flipped our
it.
sign.
We were in the process of, you had flipped it over to right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I'm so mad at because it just said talks free stickers talk about anything. It didn't have citrus mix on it, so we didn't get that free promo.
Yeah.
no, but yeah, we flipped the sign and he was writing like free stickers at Citrus Mix so that people wouldn't have to talk to us and be uncomfortable. But these guys were just like, oh, so I see you're giving free stickers out. And we were like, yeah. And then he was like, okay. And I'm like, you can take a couple. And then he grabbed like 2.
And he hands me $1.
Throw is $1. He doesn't hand. He goes. He tosses it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's important because he tosses it and then starts running.
Yeah.
As if he was caught doing
Yeah,
something
as
bad.
if he was like
breaking a rule.
like breaking a rule.
Like a Super
And then
Mario.
his cameraman's laughing.
And filming him run away. And he's like also running like he's not quite Naruto running, but not quite regular running.
He's the comedic running.
Yeah, he's like comedic running, and then he walks back after he runs down the hall, and they go like, "You guys are okay being in the video? It's a video about dismantling Comic-Con," and we were like,
What?
"Does this have to do with dismantling Comic-Con?"
And then he follows it up with, should we take their $1?
Yeah, should we take the $1 back?
And the other guy goes, no, let them keep it. The guy who threw the $1, and they were like, $1 was her budget, I guess. Ha ha ha. They say to us, and I'm like, you literally just in front of us told us you wanted to take down the fucking single dollar you gave us. If they had asked for the $1, would have given it back, though I would have recorded and made fun of them.
Yeah.
Like I would have been like, oh, these guys are taking back $1.
Yeah.
Threw at us for a video.
We should have let them take it back. So we could have gotten that extra little bit of content.
Yeah, I do want to see if like I can find whatever video that
Dude,
they're
I
making.
bet it's gonna be hard.
That's going to be hard. I have a feeling it's not that big of a chance.
Dismantle could also mean just a breakdown.
He just seemed to have an expensive camera.
I feel like they were definitely mocking us.
Yes.
Like their dismantling video definitely included like making fun of like
It seemed
people trying to advertise or something.
Yeah, it also seems like they were gonna make just fun of people like in cosplay and stuff. Because that's who they were looking at most of the time I saw them. Which sucks because almost nobody was in cosplay.
No.
Dude, I bet like in 5 or 10 years, there'll be even less people in cosplay.
Yeah, I'll just be.
There were so many like Star Wars. Like I watched Star Wars and I'm into Marvel now because that's cool. And I was like, damn it.
Dude.
Like it's good that like the nerdiness isn't considered like
loser stuff anymore.
loser stuff anymore, but then you just get these fucking plain boring ass
Every
people.
conversation I had was just me trying not to offend people when they told me they loved The Boys or they loved all the newest MCU movies.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, these are my problems with it. Or the Stranger Things, like, and like I didn't like it I would always go, I didn't like it very much.
Yeah, you'd always start with like, I really liked season 1 and season 2 was okay. And you'd always start with like the parts you did like to like soften the blow.
Because I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
Because while I might be like I might like make fun of people and like make mean-spirited jokes, I don't usually want people to feel bad as I'm talking with them.
You only want them to feel bad if they don't know they're feeling bad.
Yeah. Well, because they're all gonna feel bad.
Yeah,
that's the most anxiety-provoking thing about you. It's just like, I don't know.
The moment Miguel leaves the room, he's probably calling somebody and telling them all the details.
That would make Miguel like one of the most toxic human beings ever. Like I'm assuming it's mostly like strangers that you're like.
No, I love making fun of strangers. That's like my big thing. I have always been a people watcher, even when I didn't like anime. Because I remember there was a point where it was like, I'm out of middle school. Anime isn't for me anymore. But I'd still go to SAC anime with my friends. One, because they wanted to go, and I got to hang out with them, and 2. Because I gotta make fun of people that I saw.
Yeah. Like a certain someone on TikTok.
I saw
being made fun of.
Oh, freaking Jake Novak.
Yeah.
So, either of you two know who Jake Novak is?
You showed me an SNL audition video, I believe, and it was cringy, but I don't think it was worthy excuse me, of all the like messed up comments.
So yeah, for context, Jake Novak made like, so a lot of cast members are leaving SNL, and he made like a video of like, wow, cast members are leaving SNL. Lauren Michaels, who's the head of SNL, who this is probably not going to help me get on SNL. I hear is a huge shithead who like fires some like lower level employees for smoking weed, but lets other employees snort coke who he likes more.
Anyways.
Before shows.
Yeah.
But he does like the song, and it's like cringy, and it's like I should be on SNL. I'm a white guy who raps like Hamilton and makes comedy songs. And I'm like, I get a few people clowning on him, and I get his comments clowning on him. But then it became like a like TikTok wide clowning on him. And I felt bad for like a week. And I told Dyson, and he was like, I feel bad about that too. Until I went back like a month earlier, and I found a video where he made a song about the shooting. At the elementary school.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
you link it?
I am going
like on Discord, and I can throw it up on the screen.
Yeah, I have it
Holy
right here.
shit.
It's only a minute long, so the viewers can
Can
watch
listen
it.
in.
Is he
Yeah.
gonna try to be woke?
He's gonna try to be woke, but in a rap song.
And it's gonna be super offensive.
Okay.
'Kay.
Let's see.
Were you actually? Oh. The
Hold on.
TV controller.
That should be good.
Nope,
Nope.
the audio isn't working.
Hold on. I can.
I think you have just the audio source wrong.
Yeah. I think it's this one.
Yeah. Sig me on these.
Yeah, go to the beginning.
Okay.
Land of the free, home of the brave, land of the AR-15, home of kids in the grave. I've struggled to find the words, keep the disposition sunny. I'm always trying to turn the unfunny things funny, but laughing feels wrong. Hypocrisy's rife, I gotta say something, cause you're all pro-life unless it's taken by a gunman. 19 more tiny heartbeats stopped in their alma mater. You force kids into the world, then condemn them to slaughter. We teach our daughters how to hide.
He's just saying, like,
when they should
every
be learning
Reddit
history. Then
post
they're surprised when it
in a
repeats
lyric.
itself. It's no mystery,
people
it's
watching.
indifferent. See them run when asked how to combat the madness. They don't care about your rights, they only care about their status. And they have us where they can hold us, packed in the Senate and SCOTUS, and acting bogus.
Like a really
Hocus
bad
pocus, while
poem.
we hopelessly focus on the joke that is trying to feel safe in this country. I love my home, but I don't know if we'll truly become free if we can't agree. Uncle Sam's holding a bad gun. The nation's fighting for
That didn't even
its soul.
rhyme.
Are we sure
Watch
we ever
this.
had one?
That's what was the rhyme. Uh,
Oh, I was ready to say like at least it rhymed like pretty well. Like
then
he
he
had
starts
some like
singing.
Okay.
You can
okay.
pause it,
Get
pause
out of
it.
here. Get out of here.
let's leave this.
It's
still playing.
It's still playing. But yeah,
Your
and
God.
Oh my
if you-
god.
if
So
Dyson has
funny.
noticed me this entire weekend. I've been singing that riff.
Yeah, Miguel is like literally in line for the gray man. He'll be like, "Children dying in our schools." And I'm like,
What
Miguel,
are
what
we
the
supposed to
fuck,
do?
dude?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna sing that song now.
Yeah, because it's
No,
so
it's left my brain. I don't even know what it
it's so
sounds like
fucking
anymore.
funny. And
Oh, you
it's-
don't? I'll let you know. Children
Please stop.
dying in the
Please stop.
schools.
What are we supposed to do?
I'm like Dyson, door dashing. Stop.
No.
Stop
And
it.
then I was like, maybe he deserved to get bullied a little bit. And then I started looking more into Jake Novak.
Oh, is
and
there
I went
more?
back a couple months, and I found a TikTok that had its sound removed. But the song was about how he wants to get canceled so that he can get popular. So I have a theory that he's gonna come back with like another cringy parody song, like a cringy like SNL type song, and pick up the like he, because I'm like, it almost feels like he knew what the public opinion would be of people.
He gave a weird
going,
look at the
"Children
end.
dying in the
He was like-
schools."
Yeah.
It's crazy that it is its second most viewed video, but it has like half the views of the other one, and people are like, this is why he should have been bullied. But the majority of people are only bullying him over the other thing, and I'm just like, damn, people looking at the wrong places.
Yeah.
People on TikTok more likely to cancel you over being cringy than being a bad person. Andrew Tate proves that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew Tate, what a guy.
The most Googled person of July.
I didn't even know his face or his name until you told me.
Yeah, it's this
Not
month.
my sphere, that's for sure.
Before like
my
this
Google
month,
search.
he had been like semi-internet famous because he got like banned on Twitter and stuff. But like this month has been his big blow up because he's been making the rounds on TikTok and Twitch. Which he like went on Aiden Ross's stream. For those who don't know, Aiden Ross is like a streamer who's like 21, and he mostly focuses on appealing to like a much younger demographic.
Yeah, and he like chills with like rappers and does poker
and slots. He lets like rappers like push him around so that he's like a professional bitch, not gonna lie.
Yeah. And
he had
Aiden
him
Ross,
on.
if you wanna come after us.
Come after us.
Come after us.
Dude, we're in San Diego. 2 hours away.
Yeah. and Satan, if you want to come at us.
The Holy One. The Holy Satan.
Oh,
Wait, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aiden Ross and
Or Hercule. I'll kick his ass.
Another big Twitch streamer who has like a very similar content to him called like I'm Kai or whatever. He also does rap. The only difference between him and Aiden Ross is white and he's black.
Okay.
And literally the only difference. They had them on and they both just sucked Andrew Tate's dick.
Yeah.
They were like, you're so revolutionary. You're so amazing. And all this motherfucker does is he starts with something simple like, yeah, men, sometimes dating's hard. Just look at Tinder. Like, you're much less likely to get a date. And you're like, that's true. And then he's like, and then women shouldn't be allowed to drive because they are so emotional. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. You start with something that you're like, okay, I get what you mean. And then you're like, nope, no,
But
hard turn.
That's how you radicalize people.
Men on woman violence happens a lot. So like men can't even control their emotions.
Talking about men on women violence and Andrew Tate is funny because he can't go back to, well, I think he can't, allegedly, can't go back to England, right?
Yeah, because he has like warrants out for his arrest.
Yeah.
He beat his girlfriend, and then he had warrants out for his arrest in Romania, which he moved there because they had laxer rape laws, where he allegedly like had someone like detained against their will.
Two people. He's being investigated by the United States because one was a United States citizen and then the other was a Romanian citizen. So both Romania, the UK, and the United States were after this motherfucker. Well, not after him, but at least investigating him.
Well, yeah, his big thing that he used to be like a kickboxer, and now he's like an alpha male guy, and he's kind of taking the audience that was at the alt-right pipeline from like the Trump era, but that's kind of been dying in popularity with younger demographic. Like older people are still hard like Trumpers and stuff. Yeah. But like young people aren't really giving a shit about Ben Shapiro anymore and stuff. Yeah. And so he's like, I'm apolitical. I'm for the men.
I'm just a misogynist.
I'm for the boys.
So like, and it's all like young guys who are already feeling insecure about their own masculinity who he's taking advantage of.
Right.
And like, his big new scheme right now is this thing called Hustlers University, if you've heard of it.
Have not.
That's why I'm going to school.
Nice.
He says, why are you going to college when this is $50 a month? And it's basically, he teaches you how to become like your own boss and get rich. And like, it's basically just every scam you can think of. It's like house flipping, teaching you how to house flip, teaching you how to do crypto and stocks, teaching you how to become a landlord, teaching you how to drop ship, teaching you like all like shit that like people,
how to build a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, all the shit that people teach, like offer everything that people offer courses for that don't really work because the real way they're making their money is from offering those courses is what he's doing. And it's even worse where it's like an MLM, because if he gets people to sign up, if you get someone to sign up for the platform with your affiliate link, you get 50% of what they're making. So he's like, it's just like a big MLM scheme. And I saw like a video of a guy trying it out, and he was like, at first he was like, oh, actually, I really like the formatting of this because I guess it's really neat. But he was like, nope, I actually lost money. One of the things is like a Discord server where people call out good stock trades, but it's awful. It doesn't work. Like, and it's useless. And Andrew Tate's been debating a little bit lately. He did the Hassan like short debate.
An XQC.
And Hassan again.
And Hassan again, but both times he cut the Hassan thing short because he was getting steamrolled.
Yeah.
Hassan's Hey, he's knowledgeable.
Hassan is, yeah, like for everything, Hassan is whatever, he's like informed.
Mm-hmm.
And an informed person could be Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's just used to going against people he can demasculate.
Mm-hmm.
And Hassan can't be. He tried to demasculate him at one point. He was all like, hey, like you might be saying this woke stuff so you can get some girls to go to your house. And he was just like, I don't need girls to come to I don't need to be woke to get girls to come in my house.
I'm Hassan.
I'm Hassan. I'm like 6'5".
I'm built like a truck.
And I'm hot.
And I'm hot, yeah.
A lot of people are built like a truck. They're hot. Not a lot of people can talk though.
But no, I've seen on TikTok, there's been a lot of people like being like new Hassan, like not new Hassan, sorry, new Andrew Tates. There's like this creator that I remember watching in high school. He's like a year older than us, called Sneeko. And
What?
You know who Sneeko is?
Yeah.
Sneeko is trying to be the young Andrew Tate.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Who's Sneeko?
yeah. So Sneeko has been around since we were in high school. He's like a year or two older than us, and his thing was like he would be like, I'm like into like modern philosophy for my age, and I tell you stuff about like how hard it is being a boy sometimes.
Yeah.
And I drop wisdom, but there's always been like a hint of misogyny.
Yeah, it's masculine philosophy is like his brand.
Yeah, and he positioned himself like as like alt-right adjacent, but like he wouldn't ever say like political stuff.
Yeah.
But now that Andrew Tate's becoming big, he you know the Fresh and Fit podcast?
Yeah,
Everyone's talking about? He went on the Fresh and Fit podcast. And it was funny. He straight lied about, he said, I asked Hassan for a debate and Hassan said no. And Hassan during his stream was like, no, Sneeko, if you want to debate me, I'll debate you. You're straight up lying. Like, that did not happen. He did not ask me for a debate. People are calling out that I deny debates preemptively now. The Fresh and Fit guys also want to debate Hassan, but they're like, we won't do it on stream. We'll only do it if you come onto our podcast that they can like cut around and stuff.
No, that's a trap.
And they can have like 8 people just all like
stopping you from speaking because they're like, it's
Have
our
all
turn.
the girls be like, ooh, young gravy.
let us speak. Let us speak. Wow, Hassan, you don't want to let us speak? Wow.
Cancel.
Beta.
Yeah, but there's just so many people positioning themselves to like take advantage of like young guys who are insecure, and it's all like mostly focused on misogyny, I feel.
Yeah. About like you're a man, so you have just this innate like intelligence over
And
women.
leadership ability.
Yeah, you're a high value man. That's what Andrew Tate says a lot.
And if you're not making money independently, you are a Sigma and you are doing something wrong. You're being a woman.
Put this energy into just being like good advice givers. That'd be much cooler.
And you got it. Like Andrew Tate has like a certain like charisma, like just like a lot
Guys
of
are
these
the only
people
ones who need
do.
advice.
Right.
Where you
There's a
just
lot of
like
people.
you act like everything you're saying is true, and because you seem so comfortable with yourself, people believe it.
Yeah.
Because like it's hard. Like no matter what people say, it's hard to look comfortable on camera.
Yeah.
And Andrew Tate and like Sneeko and everything, no matter how annoying, no matter how stupid I think they are, no matter how every time I see something I'm like, what a bunch of dumb fucks, I'm like, they're comfortable.
Yeah, it's probably pretty easy to be comfortable when you're smoking a cigar and getting a massage.
I'm always doing his cigars.
It's so funny.
Shirtless.
What
Shirtless.
a goofball. It's like a caricature of masculinity.
Yeah. And I'm sure to a certain extent it is just him like portraying that like caricature.
Yeah.
Do you know who is an example of masculinity on the fucking platform right now?
Young Gravy.
Young Gravy be killing it.
Young Gravy is, he's killing it. He like
Made a couple catchy songs.
made a couple of catchy songs.
Used the right like samples. Used the sample everyone loves. Everyone loves the Rickroll.
Yeah. Never gonna give you up.
It's like if you grew up in our age group, that was just something that was like iconic.
Yeah.
People would send links.
But yeah,
to be like, this is super funny.
Like you've been doing a deep dive
and
on
it's
him,
like, haha,
right?
you got it.
Yeah. And the
Rickroll.
dude is just killing it right now. Like the dude, so like for like perspective, like he is DMing, like he DM'd Addison Rae's mom
Damn.
and scored
Well, oh yeah, a big thing is
because
he's been
her
going
husband,
after moms.
her husband like cheated on her and all that. I don't know if you saw any of that.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Young Gravy has his like big thing. He's mastered the marketing for himself too.
Yeah.
Because his TikToks feel like organic as shit. And it's just him hitting on moms. And moms hitting on him.
Yeah.
Mommy kissed.
Well, and
Mommy
a lot of the like moms hitting on Young Gravy, I do think are very fabricated. I agree. Because it's a lot of these like big influencers already on the platform, and then they're having their mom say it, and you can see in the mom's eyes like they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know who the fuck Young Gravy is.
Young Gravy though is hot. Yeah.
He's
6'7" or something.
What?
Yeah, Young Gravy's giant.
Oh my god.
You're like,
that's
whoa,
all you-
I didn't
all
know.
you need.
Homie already has a sex
He's almost
tape
as tall
out.
as me.
There was a huge controversy.
Yeah, because
he banged someone his age, and everybody was like, "But I thought you were my dad."
Yeah, and it's actually super fucked. A lot of like females on the platform were sharing it, and then other people had to call other like girls called them out, being
No
like,
joke.
if it was a girl,
r/Young Gravy, you can look it up right now. It's just filled with the sex tape.
Oh my god.
yeah, I saw like this one female creator. It's like all of you girls like just posting his like sex tape and stuff. What the fuck? If he was a girl, like how do you not
be
say
okay.
And then people being the little like stalkers that they are, they found a TikTok that this one girl posted where she was like you fucked my mom already, time to fuck me, and it's the girl in the video.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's tons of female content creators that have been posting he's just DMing everyone. Like Selena Gomez, like he's just DMing.
He's like, this is my moment of fame.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna use this.
And he's like, the
my time to
bigger the
shine.
people I fuck, the longer this ride goes.
Dude, he's like climbing that ladder.
He's running up that hill.
He's running up that hill.
There's this like, I don't know, like there's this TikTok trend that is really, really like negative and like bad. It's a bunch of high school people who are posting, they're rating how good people at their high school are out of 10.
What?
Just as people.
What?
And not only, they're giving them little bios on the bottom of the screen. So like this guy used to be my best friend until blah, 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 or this is my current best friend. But like deep down, I know they're not a good person, and it's like a 3 out of a 10. And you're just like,
god.
Holy crap.
The thing that's so fucked up, I think it's the whole fucked up thing about TikTok is people are just dehumanizing like other people. Like for you might be like, well, I know this person, I can say this, but everybody who's seeing it doesn't know this person. You are giving people like a caricature of who this person is, and they're minors. You guys are underage. I genuinely think TikTok probably shouldn't let you post till you're over 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is also like bled into like other like subgenres of this same post where people are rating people's sex, like how good they are sexually with just pictures of them. Sometimes they are like naked pictures, and like, yeah, I went down this rabbit hole after Young Gravy, so I was like feeling good. I was like, yeah, Young Gravy, cool. Like you're like,
Get it,
player.
Gravy.
Yeah, and you can like Young Gravy for being a player just because he is like really positive and happy. But then I went on this rabbit hole, and I was just like, oh my god, this is the dark side of TikTok.
Well, the thing is,
one of the many dark sides of TikTok.
Yeah, all of the dark sides of TikTok have to do with it becoming this like super parasocial like platform where people just dehumanize and like it's just a lot of, like we said last episode, a lot of people want to be like the judge, jury, executioner on the platform.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd.
Dredd.
But speaking about cheating, did you guys see the Elon Musk news that just happened?
What?
So reportedly, according to I think the Wall Street Journal did an article about how Elon Musk allegedly ruined his friendship with the co-CEO of Google.
I know this. Yeah,
because he banged his wife while they were married, and is the reason for the divorce.
Oh my god!
I'm like, why pick Elon Musk? Have you seen his shirtless pics? He built like a bloated corpse.
Fuck.
Sorry, not sorry. And his defense, and people are like, there's like alleged saying that he like got on his knees and begged for forgiveness or whatever like months ago. And Elon Musk's defense on Twitter has been, he has like defended it, and he's been like, I haven't even had sex in a really long time, guys. Really?
Wow. No way.
What
Yeah.
a defense.
What?
The born again virgin defense.
Yeah, I was like, that's such a hilarious defense.
I'm doing it for you.
I haven't even gotten laid, so take that.
Also, Elon Musk,
Has a Musk to him, I'm assuming.
is not Elon Musk. Sorry, the Google. I also found out the same guy who's divorcing his wife, the co-founder CEO of Google. He also, his ex-wife is the sister of the CEO of YouTube. Yeah,
What's her name?
they're I forgot her last name.
It's
but
like
I'm just
what
Mrs. Wasabi.
well, it's like you don't know it.
it's like what not
We'll throw it up in the title.
Boom.
Right there, boom.
Okay, anyways.
But yeah, it's so weird. Like it really made me go, man, all these companies are just like owned by friends and families.
Yeah.
Like it's like people are like, oh, we're a meritocracy, and we're fucking not.
No.
We're not. Fucking have you guys seen the Sri Lanka news?
Oh,
That just reminds me of meritocracy.
the like revolution.
Yeah, because do you see like Dyson, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So basically, the prime minister has been the president has been president. Like his family has been president for like it's been in their lineage for like 20 years, right?
Yeah.
And people were like protesting, and they eventually raided his house and like TikToked like videos of them swimming in his pool and eventually setting his house on fire. And he fled the country. And they were like, victory! And then his close friend, the prime minister, is the new president now.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
he's cracking down hard on the protesters, like with physical violence and
Tear
stuff.
gas and shit.
Rubber bullet.
Uh-oh.
But
You
yeah,
bad guy.
I was just like, it's crazy because when I saw the Sri Lanka stuff on TikTok and people were like, Sri Lanka going crazy, ha ha ha, blah blah blah, like memes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me check back up on the Sri Lanka situation. It's been 1 week. And then I was like, oh, it got bad.
Yeah.
Bad
got
real quick.
got real bad.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, and the people are like starving.
Yeah.
We need to finish this podcast on a good note. Does anyone have anything fun to say? Like,
I really like instrumental music.
I love instrumental music.
That's how I escape reality.
What? You said something fun and you went
Something
escape
like
reality.
I want to leave.
Well, there was I mean, I don't want to roll it all the way back to Comic-Con, but like we're trying to end it on a good note.
Yeah.
We did we're pretty sure we had a sighting of like our very first like non-friend follower, right?
I think because we found out one of our followers, our first follower actually.
Oh, straight up?
I think particularly funny is our first follower.
Oh, wow.
Dude,
Our
a shout
first
out
follower
right now.
happened to be at Comic-Con at the same time, and like, well, they were like probably way too nervous to come up to us. I said what stall I
Because
was,
we're big YouTubers.
but I said what stall I was working at, and I was like, I went as Scoops Ahoy Steve and everything, and I just had my shirt tucked in, and they said they were a Scalar South, specifically Sailor Neptune, and
Scalar Neptune.
yeah, it was a mislip.
I know.
Yeah.
But
It's okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw a group of Sailor Scouts, and I'm pretty sure they were looking at me like from a distance at me during the booth. So I think that was them. They were just like too nervous to come up.
Right. And you were the only one to see them like change
Their profile pic, so I have a vague idea of how they look.
Dyson and I both saw.
No, Dyson didn't see.
I saw.
See, you. Yeah,
I could have recognized them too if I was there.
I could not recognize her. Like, I just have like a vague idea of how she looks because I saw a tiny little pic on my phone.
Right.
And then like 10 minutes later when I went back, they had changed their photo.
Well, I looked.
Right.
I
And
looked
then
at
we
their profile.
also like, as when we were doing the like
Very
free
particular.
stickers thing, we had like another person who could have been particularly funny.
But we think they might be an influencer.
Probably an influencer.
Yeah, because they walked like right into the influencer,
The industry section.
industry
and he had like a gorilla pod and everything.
Yeah. So, if that person who took our stickers,
Is listening to this.
hi,
Hola.
Episode
welcome
4.
to the
this
peel.
mix.
But very quiet.
Thank you for listening to our 5th episode and not starting with our first because we privated it.
Because we privated it. Why we were way so ashamed of it.
This is episode 4. This is not episode
And to
5.
all of
It's
our
episode-
new kid
Episode
followers.
4.
Oh,
Wait,
our
No,
new
it's
kid-
episode 5.
So we're handing
I know.
at
We're
one,
not renumbering them.
at one. Yeah. Also, because we're gonna release episode 1 as a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
You'll get to see us high and doing a horrible podcast. But yeah,
There's also probably other
we
footage.
might have an influx of kid followers coming in soon.
Yeah.
Because once we switched to signing the free stickers, like the first like 7 people who came up to us
We're kids.
were all children.
Like,
Specifically like little girls.
Yeah.
yeah.
The people who wanted our sticker were specifically almost entirely female.
Yeah.
It's because we have cute branding.
Yeah, we got cute
I mean,
ass
we
stickers.
like cute stuff.
Yeah.
I like I said, one of the outfits I want to buy is this YouTuber's barrel like cut off like knit sweater and just wear it like a workout tee, but it's like
Like
a
a
heart,
muscle shirt.
but it's like a muscle shirt with hearts.
I like cute things.
No, but yeah,
But yeah, we have a lot of kids with our QR code stickers now, and I hope they don't scan them.
I hope they
hope
do
they do.
scan them. Like we said,
I
hey,
want followers.
it's on their. We were just giving out. We didn't advertise what they were for when kids
Not
picked them
to
up.
kids. No.
To kids, we were like, for them, it's a cool sticker, and if they happen to scan them, that's on their parents.
I kind of do hope that the parents didn't catch on and that those kids put those stickers on and that some of their friends are going to scan it and add us. They're going to be like, haha, hentai, haha.
Ha ha.
Yeah.
And that was the
super
peel.
funny.
That was the peel.
Thanks for joining us. Remember to subscribe, hit our little bell.
Follow us on TikTok, Twitch, Insta, Twitter. We have all of our socials in our link tree.
You can listen to our podcast like on Wednesdays on wherever you listen to your podcast, or Fridays on YouTube like you're doing now, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
On your Apple.
And then we
or
stream on
Spotify.
Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday
Thursday.
at
Yeah.
6:30 to 9:30.
Yeah, so feel free to check out our other stuff.
Remember,
Okay.
kids, don't do drugs.
And don't fall into the Andrew Tate pipeline.
Bye.